It's the boxing coop. Reality alert. Like, share, and subscribe. Now let's get it popping. Errol the Big Fish Spence Jr., 28 wins with only one loss, has been silent after suffering his first career loss to the one and only pound-for-pound king Terrence Bud Crawford in July of 2023. Spence coming into the Crawford fight was considered top 5, top 3 pound-for-pound, depending on who you ask. Due to the brutal punishment he took in the Crawford fight, some fans doubt his ability to continue to compete at the elite level. Errol Spence Jr., the IBF champion, suffered a horrific car accident in October of 2019, coming off the biggest win of his career, beating then WBC champion Showtime Shawn Porter to unify the belts at the welterweight division. Some say Spence was too damaged after the car accident to continue, but as we all know, he proved the world wrong. Spence, living by the moniker "I don't take tune-ups," stood on his word and defeated Danny Garcia, a 2-division world champion who previously held the WBC belt at welterweight division, losing it to Shawn Porter. Next, Spence was in line to fight the WBA champion Manny Pac-Man Pacquiao, but Pacquiao suffered an unexpected loss to Cuban fighter Yordenis Ugas. With his eyes set on undisputed showdown with Terrence Crawford, Spence then, in a dominating fashion, dethroned the newly WBA champion Ugas. On July 2023, Spence took on Terrence Bud Crawford in the highly anticipated winner-takes-all undisputed matchup. After Spence losing to Crawford, it was a lot of controversy surrounding the fight. Some say Spence was high, some say he wasn't himself, and some say he was drained. None of these excuses were ever verified by Errol Spence Jr. himself. In fact, he took his loss like a man and with respect and sportsmanship congratulated Terrence Crawford. And since then, Spence has been rumored to fight Sebastian Fundora, Keith Thurman, and a couple more names, but nothing has come into fruition. Some boxing fans are writing him off, but I think not. His only loss was to the pound-for-pound #1 fighter in the world, and I think the Big Fish is taking his time, and he will be back to prove doubters wrong once again. In the few sightings that we had of him, he looks to be in shape and still training hard. Spence is still a tough outing for a lot of fighters at 154, and I think he will beat most of them in the division. Regardless of how anyone feels, Errol Spence is still an elite fighter. And when he's ready to return to the ring, I'm sure he will, and he will come back and prove without a shadow of a doubt that he's still one of the best.